Yamaha's reintroducing the BB series basses, and I helped them do some design work on them, so I'm picking one up they built me tomorrow. And I'll tell you, it's really sweet. I mean, I've always liked them just because it's simple, you know, just no bells and whistles on it. I got them to throw the toggle switch away and everything, and just this kind of a setup, you know, real simple. And
yeah, they were an early adopter of the reverse split pickup.
this is the first one
Yeah.
ever. And because this was never a bass, this was pieces. This was a Charvel body, and when Charvel started, and this was a P neck that we made into a jazz neck. And since we had the frets off, I found mandolin wires. I said, let's throw mando frets on it. And this is Rob's first EMG pickups, and it's got Dave's first Hipshot D-tuner prototype on it. So this was like, that's why I always call it Frankenstein. You know, it was never a real instrument. It was just, it could have either been a piece of or it could have been great, and fortunately it ended up being a great instrument. And then just started the signatures and all this crap all over it. So it's, but I've never coded it because it's my main bass, so I didn't want to take a chance. So a lot of people have come and gone on it. But I still got Jeff Piccaro right there and Larry London behind him, so it's okay.
That's awesome. Yeah, Tone, that I've heard, if you'd only ever played on your smiling face.
And it wasn't this.
It wasn't even that one.
No, and I actually sold that bass. It was a prototype Yamaha that they came to LA in 1971 with a stack of basses, and they got together with me and Abe Laboriel, a bunch of different guys, and gave us each a prototype of these instruments to try out and do product evaluation with them. So I ended up with this bass that I used on like all of our section stuff and used it on Smiling Face, but it just kind of sat. The last time it got used at all was Chuck DeMonico was doing a gig, and his electric bass was really tanking on him, so I gave him that bass for a year, kind of the year before he passed away, and he used that and loved it. And but you got two hands and a finite amount of gigs, and the worst thing is looking in a warehouse of all these instruments sitting there kind of just rotting away. So I just went to Andy